Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mansi.
Hi then, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Very well. Thanks for asking. How was your Saturday?
Yeah, my Saturday, yeah, passed by within some fraction of seconds.
Yeah, it feels like that, I know. But did you manage to do something? Like just have fun, relax, anything, whatever you plan to do.
Yes, I did something like a little bit of exercise and little bit of planning and little bit of computer. Yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh. All right. We've met before, have we?
Yeah, we met multiple sessions.
Yeah, yeah. And the last time when we met, we talked about, was it psychology that we talked about? Something on the lines of
Yes,
that?
yes,
Yeah, I remember. Yes, yes. All right. And you were talking something about being special, that you wanted to be special, and then we had a conversation about that. Now I very vividly remember.
existential crisis.
Existential crisis. Yes, yes. All right. So, what would you like to do today? Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I don't have any specific thing in mind. Mm,
The topic is also not something um,
That is
that we
very
can do.
interesting.
Yeah, the topic is not interesting either.
So we can
Hmm.
discuss about, are you aware of studying in abroad?
Aware about what aspect of it?
For example, if I want to do MBA,
Yeah.
I think there is some process, like some exams, some competitive exams, and after clearing it, I will get seat in, let's say, Germany
Mm-hmm.
for doing MBA.
Yeah.
Are you aware of such details or anything?
I
Because I
don't
was
know.
personally researching it.
I mean, I've never ventured the prospects of going abroad, so I don't know. A few of my friends have, but they've gone into different streams. So I do not know the details of it. Sorry, that is something I don't know. But what have you researched? What is your knowledge about it?
Like we have to clear a GMAT and then no, not thoroughly research. I started doing it today itself. Uh, so after clearing GMAT, we can like go to Germany and like if you clear GMAT with a good score, you will get for less fees
Mm-hmm.
for 12,000 per month.
Mm-hmm. 12,000 per month.
Yes, education in Germany.
All right. So like while studying, you get it.
Yes,
It's like
and
stipend. So
then
basically, it's called stipend.
no, we have to pay 12,000 per month.
Oh, so you have to pay every month.
Yes, for education.
But isn't Germany supposed to be a
Free
really
education.
it's free, no? Their education is public.
Yeah,
There it's free.
like it depends. There are some places where education will cost money. This is the minimum money actually.
All right, all right. And how much is 12,000 in their currency?
Uh, I'm not much aware about it. It's some euros.
They have their currency is euro.
I'm not even sure about it. I'm just
Because 12,000 every month is still not very expensive in INR, right?
yes.
It is expensive, but not very expensive. But it's about what does it become when you convert it to their currency? Like, does it demand 12,000 INR or does it demand 12,000 of their
No,
currency?
12,000 INR I was talking
Oh,
about.
so like whatever their currency is, 12,000 INR you will have to give every
Yes,
month.
yes,
All right, all right. That's like, so what does that make a year? 2 lakhs, around 1.5, 2 lakhs,
yes, exactly. 1.4 lakh I was.
which is also the education expenditure here in India.
Yes, so it's
Mm.
affordable.
It is very affordable in that case, yeah. But you also will have to learn German for that.
Yes, little bit in order to survive.
But I've heard that a lot of universities have mandatory courses in German before students can join the
Yes.
university or the course. Like for medicine also, a lot of people go to Germany for medicine. So for 1 year they have to study German also before they go there because the medium of education is in German. So have you ever studied it?
No. A little bit words here and there using Duolingo. I used to study, but once I got a job, currently I'm working, so I
Uh-huh.
didn't get time to learn.
You what?
I didn't get time to learn.
Oh, I've heard that it's an easy language. It's not a very difficult language from
Yeah,
what I know.
it's kind of similar to English.
Yeah, yeah. So not very difficult to learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Ich bin Shivatmaj is I am Shivatmaj.
Oh, so you've started learning it.
Yeah, like I had learned some words previously.
All right. Okay. And why is Germany the choice though?
Because Spanish is one of the most. So if not German, I would have chosen Spanish. But
Same.
Spanish is one of the most spoken language around the world,
Yeah. Okay.
and even that is kind of easy. And
Uh-huh.
compared to that, German had more scope.
Uh-huh. All
People
right.
would prefer Spanish over German since German is little bit harder than Spanish.
Hmm. Right, right. But what I'm trying to understand is the choice of country. Why did you choose Germany in particular?
Just like you said, cost of
Mm.
education. Sometimes
Right.
it's free and sometimes it's most affordable compared to other European countries.
Uh-huh. And and you did not want to pursue MBA from India. Why is that?
Uh, I have completed bachelor's in India from a tier 3 college.
Uh-huh.
So I know how teach Indian education system is currently. I wanted to improve, but at least it's not that good. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe that it don't have much value if I do it from here.
Mm-hmm. And the money is also a lot.
Money is a lot, and it's very common. You will get another degree.
That is true, but I think more than that, it's the expense. Like I know some friends who are doing MBA and it's like dude 22 lakhs and they've taken student loans. So it's very expensive also here. So is medical. I think medicine is also very expensive in our country.
Medicine
That's
is
considered.
in the peak.
Really?
Yeah. Even I wanted to do medicines. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I had done biology in my PUC,
Uh-huh.
and after that I written NEET national entrance test for same this
Uh-huh.
medicinal, and I didn't clear it with good rank, but since my dad was a army officer, I got seat in one of the army college in Pune.
Yeah.
At the last moment, I changed my mind. Nearby places everywhere, like you have to pay almost 1 crore fees
1 crore.
for KMC hospital and other hospitals.
KMC is
For
which
them,
hospital?
it's one of the famous hospital in this place.
Mangalore?
Yeah, Mangalore.
Is it Kasturba Gandhi Medical College?
Yes, yes, exactly.
The fees is 1 crore for a year?
I mean management seat. For
All
toppers,
right.
of course, it will be less.
Yeah, but 1 crore is also a lot. So
Yeah,
like 1 crore for the whole degree or 1 crore per year?
it depends. I think it's for 1 year. People are
5 crore.
fighting for the seats actually.
My God. Wow. But that is a lot of, again, like you said, that's an educational crisis in our country in that case.
So that's why when I like compared foreign education is way cheaper, but of course you need to travel and all those things.
Mm. What you can do is, because I know you're seeking some personal information from somebody. Like if anybody has a personal source or they have a peek into education abroad, particularly where you're seeking it. And that just adds to whatever you read on Google, because Google still is not complete information. So I think what you can do is maybe look up on Instagram, LinkedIn, any social media platform, people who have studied in Germany. Like look
Like,
up the
okay,
institute.
how to study them? Like,
So for example, I don't know, like I open my LinkedIn right now for you. One second. I don't use LinkedIn a lot, so I'm not very familiar with it. But what university, like let's say Delhi University, okay? If I type Delhi University.
okay,
So LinkedIn, I type Delhi University and I look for people in Delhi University. Okay, so like I find Delhi University and people, and all these people have studied in Delhi University.
got
So I can probably through LinkedIn, like this person has studied in Delhi University, then gone to IIM Indore. Some Paridhi Gupta is her name. So I can try to connect with her and then ask her that, oh, you've studied there. How has your experience been? Uh, and how can I prepare for it? Or if you could find their email ID, you could write mail to them and try to learn from them that, okay, what should I prepare for? What should I do? How should I go about it? So in this way, you can get the information that you're looking for, I guess.
Oh, that was informative.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much.
No, no,
I will do
absolutely.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely try to do it. It takes a lot, some effort. It takes some effort, but then one can still do it. Yeah. So that. Anything else that you want to ask, that you want to talk about? Anything in your mind?
Uh, yeah, I would like to continue the topic of psychology we had spoken that day.
What top? Like on what lines do you want to continue talking about it?
Uh, Currently, it's like we have like information overload. Like we know so many things. We want to do so many things. Currently, I'm a working professional, but I have so many things running in my mind. And
Uh-huh.
once in a while, like I do brainstorming and I write everything down and then pick up and I will plan. I will do this.
Yeah.
And like once the week starts after Sunday, I only pick top three and will end up doing a top two or something. And in weekend, I realized that I didn't do all the rest of the things. Weren't they uh, like higher priority or something?
Uh-huh.
Like, can you tell me like how does our brain works and how can I make the best use of this situation in order to
Mhm.
exactly do all these things?
We tend to, I think we're very over ambitious beings. We
Yes.
think we can do more than we actually can. So even in my to-do list, I probably wrote five things and I was able to do only two. And among them, I think I could not also do something which was of high priority to me. Right? What we don't realize is that our mind does not only count the number of work that we do, but the intensity that it is associated with. So you may do only two things, but if those two things require a lot of effort from you, you may not be able to do the rest three, even if those rest three then are very small. So when we make our to-do list, I think we should also make it in the aspect of what energizes you. So, for example, you prioritize something A, B, C, D. A is the most important to you. It also happens to be the heaviest task. So, if you do A, then you've done something of great priority. So, you will get a feeling of like satisfaction, like, acha, I've done my work. B, because it required so much energy from you. So, you've also drained yourself of energy. And then you will not go to project 2, 3, 4, 5. A, because they're not very important, so your motivation to do them today is gone. B, because you anyway don't have energy, right? And you're like, I have done a lot of work already. So we need to put the things, we need to put our routine in a certain order of energy. So for example, put B and C above. They're small things. They take less energy, but doing them will make you feel like, oh, I'm in a great flow of working today. I will do all the work. And then in between, you place your high priority work. And then after high priority, just one work. So when you have only one work left in your to do list, you're like, almost everything is done, just one is left, and then I will be done. But when you see only one is done and now four more are left, you feel like, oh, it is a lot of work, and your will to work also kind of dies. And procrastination begins there. So I think we should, there are a lot of things that go into the interplay of it, so we should try to order them in in a sequence that energizes us, that maintains our balance. So for example, even when you take an exam, so the first question you get is not a long answer, right? Imagine
Yes.
if you get a long answer question as your first question, writing it will drain you, and then you will not be energized to go ahead with the rest of the paper. They're very small answers. You know them, you can do them, but you're so tired of like starting with big work, and it is high priority because it has the most marks, but you're done. You feel like I have done enough of exam now. So that is why there's a balance. Okay, give you passage first, then there are short answers, then there is one essay that requires energy, and then there are again like short answers, then there are long answers, and then there's one thing which again does not require a lot of energy from you. So it maintains the flow, it maintains the balance of your energy throughout the task completion. So don't view it as five tasks, view it as one task which has these five elements. And then put the elements in the manner that it allows you to uh, uh, sustain energy, to gather energy, utilize it, again rebuild it, again utilize it. So, does that help in any way?
Yes, it helped actually. We need to, because once we sometime when we rearrange things, when we do the smaller things and we finish it, we'll and start with the important task which we have to do anyways. We
Yeah.
will do it anyway because we know that this is priority and we will do it.
Yes.
And some things are like ticked off, so we will
Yeah.
get more interest to finish all the rest.
But then the priority task also should not be at the end, because then you won't, then if you've already done a lot of work and you do not have a lot of mental space, then quality wouldn't come out of your priority work. So it should be somewhere in the middle, where you have
Yes,
energy,
yes.
you also have motivation, and you have a flow of working. I mean, I know this, I don't apply it to my work. I just know that this is how it works. That's why I also haven't done something very important I wanted to do this weekend. But yeah, this might work.
I got some kind of clarity on how I need to rearrange, because for me
Sure.
my 9 to 7 is the important work, because that
Hmm.
is my office hours. I
Hmm.
need to schedule some things in the early mornings and then very last things in the after the work.
I do that. Like I take my 1 hour of Clapingo session in morning, 7 to 8, so that I'm done. I need to take 3 hours in a weekday. So I'm done in morning. On Thursday, I have only one class in college. But if I take 1 hour in morning and then I take 2 hours later, then I will drain my energy. So what I do, I wake up 7 to 10, I take 3 hours of sessions, go to college, come back, then I have full day left to myself.